Hey everybody, we'll be all doing alright. So just real quick with this whole John Jones and Tom Aspinall situation, my 2 cents is, I go back when my brother actually used to have UFC on it back in the day, and I used to watch it. He was more into it than I was, but I've always liked fighting and shit, and so a lot of times I would just sit there and kick it and watch it while he had it on. And I grew when the time when he was doing that, like that's it only lasted for a little bit because I never really kept up until now. Just this past like year and some change, if I got back into it. But yeah, so back then it's like almost 20, yeah, about 20 fucking years. Well, not quite, but over 15 years ago was when there was this period when my brother was watching it. I would sit in and watch it too. And anywho, during that period, that's when I got to, it was when Fedor was essentially the king of the fucking Pride. This is back when it was Pride. UFC was like still a baby little thing that really wasn't, Pride was the main thing. That's where everybody did was watch Pride. And that's where fucking Fedor fought. And especially in regards to the heavier weights, although I think it applies to me if you think you're the best fighter, I mean, if that's your goal, I mean, this weight class thing to me, I don't really identify with it. I just, I mean, if you really like Fedor, like he fought people that were way taller than him, way heavier than him, even though he was, he was a heavyweight too. But once you get into that class, there's like no limits to how heavy you can be. At least for Pride, there was. I don't know if the same thing was UFC. So he would fight people that were like a foot taller than him and like 100 pounds heavier than him, and still beat him. So from that mentality, he's just somebody that would fight somebody whomever, like whatever is your natural size, like that's you as your fighter. That's you. Whatever your size you were born with, that weight you put on and hold and walk around with and feel ready to fight with and happen to be at when you do fight. That's you, and how that whatever you are is how good you are. And I don't think he thinks in the same type of mentality to where like, oh, this dude was, and like the age thing too. He brought up him being 7 years younger and all this and that, and it's like. I mean, dude, like, I know people that are in their, I've seen people in their 50s that are in amazing fucking shape. And, and I know myself, I'm older now and I've been younger and felt way shittier. So it's not so much about age, it's about, the conditioning and the routine and how well you keep up and condition and maintain yourself. And it kind of looks like, I could be wrong, but it looks like Jones hasn't been maybe maintaining as well as he possibly could. And to me, it looks like he's trying to duck fucking Tom. That's just what it looks like, man. I mean, if you're really going to be the badass super fighter and fight and fucking really be the best, then you should be able to fight anybody, no matter what. And if you can't, for whatever reason, then you should just retire and just say that you fucking retire and you ain't fucking putting in the work to maintain the fucking title. So, or at least that seat of the chair. You can retire with the title, having won it in your time while you were in your prime and you were fucking working. But once you stop working, then you should stop claiming that fucking seat. It's my opinion. If a king can't hold his throne, is he really the king? No. So for what I'm seeing, I'm gonna give it to what looks like Tom Aspinall or this other guy I just saw, Francis. Was it no? It starts with an N. I'm sorry. I'm gonna probably mispronounce it anyways. But those two look to be the best heavyweight contenders that I've seen thus far. So, anyways, just go take it back to Fedor. Don't take my word for it. Just think about what would Fedor do. Sorry. Peace.